Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to continue with the build of the 2022 BMW K1600. And this time a little more options for phone mounts and other accessories. So stick around.
Dang, this looks like a cliff. I mean, this is a cliff. All right, I can do it. Hang on, let me figure out which way we go. I think we stay, I don't know. Yeah, no big deal.
So if you're familiar with my channel, you know last week I did a Iron Butt Association ride. They call it the BBG, the Bun Burner Gold, 1,500 miles in 24 hours. I think that's a great way to find out if the layout that you've got everything placed is going to work. And I had a couple failures. Number one, kind of last minute, I threw my tank bag on, and that really interrupted where I had my phone and just a couple other issues. The second issue is, and I knew this would probably be a problem, was my quad lock I had mounted on my BCD Designs mount on the upper dash. I think it all got so hot that it didn't want to charge. Either that or it's malfunctioning. The placement of that mount works really good for my iPad and the phone. Even though my phone's a little smaller, it works very well and I keep that. But I was having issues with everything charging. So back to the drawing board, and here's what I've come up with. So here's a couple parts. Now this is just a front brake clamp, pipe clamp is what BMW calls it, but this one has the mirror stock, the threaded mirror stock on it. This actually is a part for a 2022 1250 RT. So I was able to source these from my local BMW dealer, and I'm going to install these and then just put a ram mount ball on top. So I've got this one for the front brake side, and this one that's a little different because it has a switch cover for the clutch side. I went into my local BMW dealer. They were able to help me with the part numbers. We did a little research and I found them. I will put the part numbers for what I used in the link in the description so you can use them. It's just going to be another easy way to mount accessories. I'm not a fan of ram mounts. I'm truly not. But one of the other issues that I had was my spot tracker. I wear Aerostitch R3 suit. It has a spot for a D-ring, and I was having my spot tracker there. Most of the time, it was fine. But sometimes, like in West Texas, when I would get crosswinds, the spot tracker was just slapping me. And that didn't work. So now I found myself holding it for 100 miles. So that didn't work. So I'm going to look at using a ram mount and mounting that on one of these. And then I think I can do the same thing with the phone. If not, the phone will just go in my tank bag. I removed the issues I had before. So that's where we're at. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna swap this one out. So it'll have a stock. And this one out, and it'll have a stock sticking up. And because of that cover, it gets a little different one. But that's where I'm gonna put the two ram mounts. All right, super simple, super easy. See, that just bolts right back in. Now we got a threaded hole, cover bolts on, threaded hole. So easy, put a ram mount ball. Very easy. Fort Stockton, Texas. I got 300. Okay, so the last piece to this puzzle of additional mounting points for accessories on a K1600 is the actual ram mount. I did have some struggles finding the actual right threaded pitch. I bet I bought 4 different pieces, but I finally found the right one. I'm going to show you the part number. I'll put a link in the description for what it is, but let me show you what it gets you. All right, so again, this just threads straight in. Super easy. And then it gives you a different mounting point. And I can put it on either side. Only had one today. I think the second one arrives today, but it is the correct thread pitch. And then, you know, whatever you want to mount, just gives you an additional point. Super easy, super simple, and even if there's nothing in them, they're pretty clean. Pretty simple video, pretty simple thing, but it does help a bunch when you're looking for an additional place to mount something. I'm looking for a different place to put my phone so it doesn't run into my tank bag. All right, hope you got something out of that. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Be safe.